Secretions with Dr. Greta are brought to you by the Ashley Clinic in Chanute, Kansas. Have you noticed that it is very February? Meaning that we're tired and sick of being sick and tired. Yeah, many of us are on our fourth and fifth and sixth infection since the fall. And in fact, some studies have shown that many children, if they start being sick in October, will be sick all winter long. In addition, most kids will have at least one or two really bad years where they just seem to be sick all the time. So what can you do? Well, the first thing to do is have healthy habits. Eat all those good vegetables and fruits, eat on a regular basis, drink lots of water, and get an extra, maybe 15 minutes of sleep a night. Then, what can you do with the nasal secretions and all the thick stuff? Well, saline really does help. And in fact, there was one article that was looking out at JAMA Network Open, and they were looking at just suctioning, which I never suggest on a regular basis. They said that for the little kids with RSV, that just suctioning didn't seem to make any difference. Well, I think that's because they weren't using enough saline. I suggest using saline on a regular basis, especially in the wintertime, and when someone gets sick, you use it more often, but you use it enough initially so that the kid gets used to it. Now, you don't want to make them cry. That doesn't help a bit. But if you can get them used to it on a regular basis, that may be the ticket. Now, how about older kids? Once you get all that thick green stuff to where they can't breathe through their nose at all. Yeah, some people think, well, we absolutely need a sinus infection antibiotic for that. Yeah, well, maybe you do. But there was another interesting article that was looking at whether or not we need to institute a new nose test to look for just the bacteria that the antibiotic will help. Well, that's an idea. But in the meantime, if you could get those older kids to use the saline on a regular basis, you might avoid some of these sinus infections. So check with your doctor for what's good for your child, and if it's very February, give that kid a hug.